Hi everybody, welcome back to another Steam Deck video, and in this one I want to showcase how well the Xbox Game Pass cloud streaming version of Fallout 76 works on the Steam Deck. So if, like me, you don't own a copy of Fallout 76 on Steam, but you do subscribe to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, that then gives you access to Fallout 76 and the other Fallout games and lots of others via game streaming. So what you can do is, although you can't install easily Xbox Game Pass on a Steam Deck natively, because the Steam Deck is Linux and Windows won't install the Game Pass app on that, what you can do is you can install the Edge Internet Browser, which then accesses the cloud version of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and allows you to stream games via the cloud. So you're playing them through the browser. Now, all that is a bit of a mouthful, so I'll put a link in the description below this video to how you do that, to Microsoft's article to how to do it. But I've already done it, so let's jump in to here. And when it fires up, you kind of get this. Now, this is completely reliable, or relies completely on the quality of the internet that you're connected to. So what I found is, in doing this, for example, if you're playing at home on your home Wi-Fi and you've got a good home Wi-Fi, a reasonable broadband connection, it'll work fine. However, what I've found is that if you are trying to hotspot it through your phone, or maybe trying to use work Wi-Fi or something like that, not always as good. And in fact, when you're on a good Wi-Fi connection, the experience you get through streaming games to the Steam Deck or any other handheld devices like my ROG Ally can often actually be better than if it's installed natively as well. So let's jump in. So what we're going to kind of try and answer here is, is Fallout 76 a good game to play anyway? And then and how does it play if you're playing it like this? Obviously, you can buy Fallout 76 on Steam and then play it natively, but if you've got Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, this may well be an option for you. Also, it means you don't have to install the games. So, now, one of the things to watch out for with Fallout 76 is that the console and the PC version are not cross-gen. So I've put a few hours into Fallout 76 on the PC version, and I've got that installed on my gaming PC, and I've also got it installed on my Asus ROG Ally that I'm borrowing from Asus UK, and that means the saves cross between the two. But the version of the game you play on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is the Xbox version. So it's let's take that. I'll have that. Thank you. Don't need that. Thank you very much for helping me out there. Who was that? Oh, she's the lady from up there. Oh, it's another player. It's that version. So at the moment, anyway, at the time of recording this video, these two versions are not compatible. So if you've played some of one, that won't carry over, and that's why I'm right at the beginning of Fallout 76 again. But this is a great experience to show you the beauty of Fallout 76 in kind of my crapness in terms of so a little bit of the rather odd VAT system that Fallout 76 has. So as you can see, it runs pretty well. And Fallout 76 as a game, it's very interesting. It's come a long way since, I think it came out in 2018. When it was released, it had a particularly poor reception because, in my opinion, this was going to be a interim title. It wasn't a full Fallout title. This wasn't the sequel to Fallout 4. This was, in fact, meant to just be out for a little bit before they sort of started working on a proper title. And the reason for that is that Fallout 76, when it first came out, was basically an online only, and it still is online only. You need to be online to play it, but kind of PvE and PvP if you wanted it, kind of multiplayer game with no NPCs. And if you know anything about Fallout, you'll know that one of the core parts of a Fallout game is always the fact that there's loads of NPCs and they give you quests and you follow them around and they follow you around and you do lots of things together. But they weren't in it. All the quests were given to you by computer terminals and things like that and robots, and it was all a bit pants, and people were like, well, this isn't really a Fallout game. And I think the idea with it was that you would spawn in with other players, because there's other players on the server that you play on, because you play on an instance, and you would go around completing challenges, killing enemies together. So Bethesda, for the last several years, and they're still updating it now, have been adding in NPCs, adding in quests, and making Fallout 76 into a proper, in quotation marks, Fallout game. And I think they've done a pretty good job. It always looked really nice, and hopefully it's coming across in this video how great this game looks. And it's running very smooth through the streaming on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate Game Streaming. And now, there's NPCs, there's different factions, they're bringing in lots of different things to do every season. It's a real live service game. And so, you could say they've saved it. Personally speaking, I would suggest that if you're new to the Fallout franchise, maybe definitely consider with Fallout 4, because that is a true single-player game. It runs great on the Steam Deck. It runs on consoles great now. It's had, obviously, all the updates it would ever need since it's been released. And it is a truly magical game. And in fact, I think it actually does look as good as, if not better than, Fallout 76 does, because it runs so much better, and it's a real work of art. And then after that, once you've done Fallout 4, then maybe think about jumping into Fallout 76. So it's arguable that games like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas are better games, but it definitely looks good. It's on kind of the latest version of the Fallout engine, and so the graphics are very nice indeed, and it does have a very nice look and feel, as you can see. And hopefully what you've been able to pick up as we've been wandering towards the start of this is the fact that it runs very, very nicely indeed. But again, if you've got a crap internet connection, what is a very nice gaming experience disappears very quickly into sort of all jumpy and jaggy and laggy, which is what you've got to kind of avoid that way. So there you go. So in my opinion, Fallout 76 worth playing now, especially if you're got it on Xbox Game Pass, because it's kind of free in inverted commas to play. However, I would always say start with Fallout 4 first. And if you're considering sort of streaming it like I am here, on your home internet connection, works lovely and looks great. And I would say it's definitely worth having a go with. But if you're on a remote internet connection hotspot, then results will vary. Right, so there we go. So hopefully you found this video useful. If you have, it like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And of course, I will see you again soon.